And welcome back to the Carolinas only challenge here on Madden 23, where we've taken a team, built them entirely out of players who played out of college in either North or South Carolina. And in season 1, setting a record for the state only challenge, we have made it to the playoffs. It took some drama come the end of the season, but we bounced back from some poor play and we made it, winning the NFC South with an 11-6 record. We will now be facing off against the Seahawks, who are an 84 offense, 85 defense for an 84 overall team. Joe Burrow is their quarterback, but their offense, surprisingly, not very highly rated. 28th in offensive points per game, 23rd in passing yards a game, and 21st in rushing yards a game. Their defense, however, a bit better, a bit middle tier-ish, with the 17th points per game, 13th passing yards a game, and 19th rushing yards a game. However, you could say something very similar about our team. Our offense, not great, with the 31st points per game, 32nd dead last in passing yards a game, and 14th in rushing yards a game. Our defense, however, pretty solid, with number 2 in points per game and then number 1 in passing yards and rushing yards a game. Keep in mind, we play 8-minute quarters, so these numbers not completely accurate to every other team's sim stats, but still, this team played really good. The defense gave up some bad play later in the season. Our offense also had some bad play, but it doesn't matter. We made it. We won the NFC South. We are here against the Seattle Seahawks. A win will keep our playoff push going. And if you want to see us back tomorrow with this series, one, we need to make sure we get the victory, but also you need to make sure this video gets 50 likes. If we do, we are back tomorrow. So let's jump into this game. And playoff football is underway here in the Carolinas only challenge. Seahawks start with a run to the bottom, and Isaiah Simmons with a tackle loss of 1. I'll immediately follow that up by going to shotgun. 2 up top, 1 to the bottom. The quarterback, Burrow, takes the snap, throws underneath, and intercepted. You might have heard a squeak. That's my dog celebrating. J.C. Horn gets the INT, and we're at the 13. That is heck of a way to start your playoff race. As we come out with a shotgun set, Danny Dimes sitting in the pocket will throw late, and that ball came out super wobbly. Maybe went through the uprights. I have no idea. But 2 running backs will now come out here for 2nd and 10. Either side of Danny Dimes will hand this one off. Williams, who gets stuffed, tried to find some space, will be a loss of 2. So 3rd and 12 here. We'll go with a running back screen. Williams with no lead blocker. I don't know what 78 was doing, but it wasn't blocking. We'll get 2, and it looks like we'll be sending out the field goal unit to get some points off the interception. Kicking from the 20, Fry back to get the first points of the playoffs. Ball down kick is up, and we do have the lead. Definitely not a bad way to start. Could have been a little bit better with a touchdown, but let's see what Burrow and the offense can do with their second time out. Will be a pass first down, thrown and caught, number 85 down or up to the 40. T. Higgins with the catch, and it was pretty close to either being knocked away or possibly another interception by Hamilton. Will be a handoff down the middle here. Harris trying to find some room to run, but will backtrack. We'll end up losing a yard. If he just went down where he first stopped, it would have been a gain of at least a yard, maybe 2. Instead, 2nd and 11. 2 up top, Burrow with another handoff down the middle and stuffed. Jermaine Pratt, who led the team in tackles this season, will bring him down for a short gain. Marked down after a gain of 3. Be 3rd and 8, hard count, no one jumps. Burrow takes a snap, throw across the middle, and that's another interception. This time by number 21, and then a face mask blatantly by Higgins. What a way to start. Damian Harris with the face mask, and now we're already down to the 37. Nothing but opportunity here to start. And Rashad Fenton, who also led us in interceptions this year, got that one. We'll go with Hunter Renfrow. There it is. Don't know why his name escaped me for a moment. Luckily, he also escaped the defender to get the catch in the first. That will get us at 1st and 10, just inches away from the red zone. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 up top. Quick pass will go to Isaiah Likely, who in the first match against the Seahawks this season had 2 touchdowns. That catch will get us a gain of 5 as we stay with a very similar formation, just the top receiver a little bit closer to the line. Will be a pass underneath, caught Renfrow with some space, trying to split the defenders, but brought down at the 1. Looking for our first touchdown on the day, we come out with the pistol strong eye formation. Williams in the backfield will take the handoff, no read option, and Bobby Okereke couldn't get over to Daniel Jones in time, and he gets our first touchdown of the postseason on the read option. So far, both our offense and defense have just been on fire. Defense, even more so, forcing 2 interceptions on the first 2 drives of the game, and then somehow we don't get a tackle for a loss there, despite us having a guy in the backfield almost off the get-go. But we still, though, get the stop after a gain of 2. That's not bad at all. Shotgun look here, 2 tight ends to the bottom, 2 receivers up top. Burrow will find one of those tight ends for a first down. And that'll move them up close to the 40, just a little bit shy. Staying out in that same formation for another 1st and 10 as they move one of the receivers in motion. Fake the jet sweep, handoff Harris, and stuffed at the line. Not getting by, I believe that was Ronald Blair III. And now they'll change the formation. Trips up top, 1 receiver just off the line to the bottom. Will be a handoff. Harris won't get by Holcomb with a quick stop. Again, basically at the line of scrimmage. Will force 3rd and 9. Twins either side for Burrow, back in shotgun, takes the snap, will wait, find the drag route, and that's going to be a first down. Did so well on 1st and 2nd down, but give it up on 3rd. And that one went to Irv Smith Jr., their tight end. We'll come out with a double A-gap look here, back out into coverage though, and brought no one extra. And that was an interesting kind of play there from J.C. Horn over at the corner spot. Was just full-on speed running into the side of the receiver and knocked it away. I'll take it. 2 to either side here once again for Burrow. Still in shotgun. Pass rush coming around the edge. Davian Clowney will hit home, bringing down Burrow at the 42. He was our leading sack artist this year with 16.5 and will take us into the 2nd quarter. 3rd and 19 is what the Seahawks have to start. We'll see if they can get a big play here. We haven't allowed a whole lot. They go with a really smart choice. That'll be a first down Higgins. Our corners, who have had 2 picks already today, tried to jump that one and get a 3rd. And ended up costing us the first down as the Seahawks move into plus territory. Fake the jet sweep, hand this one off to Harris, who once again stuffed at the line. He's had 7 carries for a total of 4 yards. Less than 1 yard a carry. Gotta love it. Another run here. And they'll actually gain a little bit more. Be about 2, maybe 3. So on 3rd and 6, coming out again in that double A-gap defense. 2 to the bottom, 1 up top. Burrow takes a snap. Will throw underneath, caught. Once again, Irv Smith Jr., and he will squeak out the first. So perhaps some end of quarter adjustments have the Seahawks moving a little bit. Bunch up top, 1 to the bottom. Burrow takes a snap, goes with another drag. Higgins underneath. We get the catch and 7 yards. If you take away the interceptions, Burrow only has 1 incomplete pass on the day. But if you add them, he has 3. 6 of 9 as he finds one of his receivers up top who breaks the tackle headed towards the end zone. And what a play there by Drake London. We'll get the Seahawks on the board, making this 10-7. And for the first time today, 3 minutes into the 2nd quarter, we'll be seeing our offense have their first full-length drive. Play action on 1st down, going down the... I don't say going down, but headed towards the sideline. We're going to find Renfrow to midfield. Looks like Daniel Jones feeling pretty good so far today. Going to knock on wood as we come out with the pistol strong. Another play action. Sitting in the pocket, waiting. We're still waiting. We'll finally throw down the sideline one-on-one, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Likely not able to get any sort of positioning on A.J. Terrell Jr., who will get the INT. It wasn't a bad choice, but just a great play by a young corner. So that gives Burrow and the Seahawks a great opportunity here to bounce back after 2 early turnovers and honestly have a chance to take a lead here. A lot of time in the pocket, and they will find one of his receivers. First down catch. Our pass rush has to get there quicker than that. You allow your corners to try to cover for 5 seconds or more, someone's going to get open. First and 10, Higgins in motion down towards the line. Will be a pass here. Quick pass underneath, caught by Higgins. Be another gain of 7. He's definitely been one of their #1 underneath targets. As they come out with a stack to either side, Burrow will dump this, not this dump it. He'll go up top and actually headed down the sideline. Isaiah Simmons will get the stop, but they're down to the 25. DeAndre Carter with the catch as they'll go empty set here. Trying to take advantage of what is our weaker spot of defense, which is our cover group. But Rashad Fenton says, weak? His second interception of the day. So this game turning out pretty sloppy. We saw a lot of interceptions for us in the first matchup. Not really for Burrow, but now it's been a little bit more even as we're going to find Renfrow once again on a corner route to the sideline, caught down at the 49. That was his 4th catch for 73 total yards on the day. So we're about 20 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. Jones sitting in the pocket will go Renfrow's way once again, another 12 more yards. And there is that 2-minute warning. Allow us to catch our breath here as we try to capitalize once again off of an interception by our defense. First and 10 down to the 38. Will be a snap here. Back to Jones in the shotgun. We'll dump this one off. Williams cuts up towards the sideline and will be close and will get another first down. Was dependent on the spot and the ref gives it to us. 4 up top here, but we go with the quick toss to the bottom, and that one is caught by Zay Jones. Wow, in double coverage, he makes the play. 2nd and 1. Do we go with a run? No, we will go with another pass down to the bottom. Caught by Sammy Watkins. And surprisingly, as we call a timeout here, Zay Jones did not have a touchdown in the regular season. He had some decent yardage. I'm pretty sure he was our 2nd or maybe 3rd in receiving, but did not have any touchdowns. So we go for Isaiah Likely, who's down to the 1, maybe 1.5. Bringing us to 2nd and goal, 49 seconds on the clock, goal line set. We hand this one off to the fullback who tries to fight through, but marked basically down at the line. They'll maybe move the ball forward half the length of the football, but plenty of running room there as Williams is in. Untouched into the end zone. We do capitalize off of this 2nd INT by Rashad Fenton. With 25 seconds left before half, Joe Burrow and the Seahawks now down 17-7. Can they scrap something together here to try to draw themselves closer? Start with a dump off swing to Harris, cuts back in instead of going towards the sideline. Be maybe a gain of 5-6 yards. And they do count it as 6. Under center goes Burrow, bunched to the top of the formation. Drop back pass across the middle, caught first down. But once again brought down inbounds. They'll quickly call the timeout, but also get back to the line within 1 second. Another bunch to the top, same formation actually. Burrow in the pocket will throw towards the top with a wide open receiver. T. Higgins with the catch to the 40. And they'll use their final timeout. 5 seconds left. And marching out the field goal team, I believe it's Rosas is their kicker. From the 48, make it a 58-yarder. This does not have near enough distance. We'll catch it and then run out of the back of the end zone, apparently. Could have had a chance to return it, but I guess we decided not to. So 2 seconds left, maybe a Hail Mary attempt here for Jones as we are starting way up at the 52. That doesn't make much sense. That's fine. Well, I said 52. That'd be the 48. We'll take it through half. And Madden's broke. So actually, we're going to basically continue. We're going to say really good return on the kickoff. We'll start with a dump off to Prentice, and he'll get forward for a gain of 6. And I actually don't... We did start on defense, if I remember correctly, so it makes sense that we're on offense here. So yeah, totally works. 3rd and 3. Handoff Williams, trying to break the tackle, but can't get by number 54. That is Floyd. So, nothing does on the first possession for us in the second half. The Seahawks looking to try to scratch back into this game as best as they can. They start with a run to Harris. Goes for about 1.5, maybe 2 yards. And then back to that receiver stack formation. Ran this formation quite a bit already today. Pass rush not going to get there very quickly. T. Higgins with yet another catch, bringing up 3rd and 2. I would say he's for sure been Burrow's #1 target today. 7 catches, 91 yards as Burrow enters his X Factor mode with a laser beam to Higgins. First down catch once again. You know, despite Burrow throwing 3 interceptions and not even a touchdown, somehow he has an X Factor mode. Quick throw to the top, almost intercepted again, but Irv Smith with the catch and a first down. J-Ron Curse just not able to fight through the offensive player, the receiver, who almost jumped off sides there. Cleveland Farrell luckily gets back on side. Drake London with the jet sweep and picked up and slammed down by Holcomb. We'll go for a gain of 3. And then under center he goes. Single back will be a stretch to the top. Not going to find a lot of space. Jermaine Pratt will get the tackle. 10 rushes, 12 yards. So the rushing game for us doing a lot better than what we saw the later part of the season. Joe Burrow with a 4th interception. 3rd for Rashad Fenton. He's coming up clutch today. Once again going for T. Higgins, and the defense was just prepared. 1st and 10 here for the Panthers. 2 up top will be a play action, not the handoff. Jones will go underneath. We'll find Renfro close to the first, stretches for it, and gets it. I would say, pretty safe to say that R.T. Higgins has been Renfro today. He's gotten a lot of catches, a lot of looks. Down the middle we tried to go, but we're not getting by Floyd. 5 rushes for 1 yard, averaging just 0.2 yards a carry so far for Williams. That has to improve. Jones sitting in the pocket. We'll find Prentice. Get forward, gain a 6, not 7, close to 7. We'll bring up 3rd and 5, 2 receivers up top, 2 tight ends to the bottom of the line. Quick pass, not caught by Zay Jones. 44 knocks it free. But we're going for it here. Playoff football. 2 up top, 1 to the bottom. Shotgun pass here for Jones. Has Sammy Watkins, but he's going deep. Renfro wide open down to the 10. Gets the toe tap. And we have a 1st and goal. That was Renfro's 7th catch for 127 yards. Another shotgun look, 2 to the both sides. We'll hand this one off. Williams cuts back in and just picked up and slammed down once again. Now Williams has had 6 rushes, 0 yards, but 6 points. So take that as you will. He'll get the carry here once again, and we're going to lose yards. So now 7 rushes, -2 yards, still the 6 points. But that does set up a 3rd and goal from the 12. Bunch to the bottom of the pistol look here, and I definitely thought Sammy Watkins had a false start. We go Zay Jones, and not to the end zone. Down to the 3, but I want us to go for this. 4th and goal. We're going to go with the quarterback draw, trying to find some space, and we should have just stuck to the middle. I saw a gap open up to the right, and that's why you just take the simple run. But that's all right. Turnover on down, 17-7 still. 12 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The defense is really playing well in the 3rd. No one's been able to add any more points, and Cole Holcomb once again slamming down Harris, who is having the better day of the 2 running backs. But I wouldn't say it's been a great day for either, as we head on into the 4th quarter with a 10-point advantage. So now Burrow needs to clean things up. He's had 4 turnovers today. Luckily, we haven't capitalized off of all of them. Otherwise, this would be a very dominant victory so far, but not the case. DeAndre Carter with the catch. First down. DeAndre Baker, I want to say, is a corner. Go up top, wide open. T. Higgins, forced fumble, but it lands out of bounds. That was the first turnover I think we've seen from Isaiah Simmons. He might have had one interception this season, but in terms of a forced fumble, that would have been the first. They will find the running back on the screen, who will get 2. 2nd and 8. They'll come out bunch up top. One receiver just off the line to the bottom. That is Irv Smith Jr. Pass rush coming in. Dexter Lawrence finds Burrow, but Burrow finds DeAndre Carter for a first down to the 35. He hasn't been a repetitive threat for him, but still 4 catches for 80 yards. He's come up big several times today. As Burrow goes underneath, caught, and not going to get very far. A flag down as well. Might be holding. And that will end up backing them up. 1st and 20, canceling the play. 2 receivers up top and 2 to the bottom. Burrow will dump this one off. Harris with the catch, trying to turn up, and then brought down quickly by Jermaine Pratt, as well as one of our corners. That'll leave 2nd and 16 to still left to go. 2 up top, 1 to the bottom. Another pass here from Burrow. Has a tight end underneath, but he'll go up top. Carter with the catch will get forward for a gain of 12. Actually, not 12. If I could do math correctly, that would have been a gain of 8. Empty look here. 3rd and 8. Pass underneath and caught, but then suplexed by Rashad Fenton. They still get the first. Converted by the receiver Pascal. Sending up 1st and 10 at the 25. Burrow dropping way back. We'll dump this one off on the drag route. Pascal once again breaks a tackle. We'll get 9. This is crunch time for the Seahawks. Down 10, under 5 minutes left in this game. Empty look here for Burrow. Will throw quickly and almost intercepted. Intended, I believe, for Irv Smith Jr., their tight end. Knocked away by Holcomb. 3rd and 1. 3 tight ends to the top. I expect a run. No, quick pass. Will go to Irv Smith and drop. Jermaine Pratt knocks it free. And they'll send out the field goal unit here to make it a touchdown game. Be a 32-yarder. This one is up, and Rosas hits it. With 4 minutes, 31 seconds left on the clock, we have to get the run game going here. We got to be able to chew this clock. Williams, play action, doesn't get the ball. Jones sticks with it. Will throw. Caught. Zay Jones with a first down. Keep this clock moving. This is the time of the game I don't mind if we run some read options. I know I took him out of the playbook a good bit, but I wouldn't mind to have some. We go with a stretch to the bottom. Williams with an actual gain on the run will make it a total of 3 on the day. 2nd and 5. 2 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom. Jones will set the pass. Quick pass, Renfro caught on the logo, down to the 40. Just 5 yards away from a $150 on the day for Renfro as we stick with the pistol. Play action pass here from Renfro. We'll go back, or yeah, it does go to Renfro. Did I say throw from Renfro? I guess I just knew it was going to go to him. I don't know. But that is marked as a gain of 5 and does hit the $150 mark for Renfro. Jones back at quarterback here. 1 running back to either side. As we're starting to chew the clock, go with a delayed run will be a loss of 1. DeMarcus Lawrence with the tackle. 3rd and 6. We don't have to get the ball off here before the 2-minute warning. And luckily we don't. I want to say it was the Georgia-only challenge where Dak Prescott continually threw interceptions to cost his team against us when there was plays like that didn't have to happen. But a loss on 3rd down, timeout called. Can we hit a field goal from here to make it a 2-score game? Probably not. So we're sending out the punt team, needing to really hit this one deep. Keep them back towards the goal line. Fair catch called for, but it lands back in the end zone. They'll start at the 20. So it'll come down to this defense, who has forced 4 turnovers today. All interceptions. We had 1 forced fumble land out of bounds. Burrow sitting in the pocket, just waiting. Pass rush getting nowhere close. They'll find Irv Smith this time for a gain of 9. They have 2 timeouts left. About 1:20 on the clock. Pass underneath, caught Harris. Quick tackle by Holcomb. Keep that clock rolling. Again, a touchdown for them will tie this thing up. Burrow sitting in the pocket, dump this one off. Caught by Harris. Another quick tackle by Holcomb. Not using their timeouts yet. At the 38, about 38 seconds left. That one tipped away by the backup safety. Mukwamu comes in and makes a big play. We've seen him be able to do that. We know we have some good depth at the safety spot. 3rd and 5. Pass rush forces a quick pass and a great catch by London. We'll give him a first down. Timeouts now starting to be called. 22 seconds left. They come out 2 to either side. They have one more timeout. Burrow sitting in the pocket will throw underneath once again. Caught. Breaks one tackle is Irv Smith, but then not the second. Final timeout used. 16 seconds remain. Burrow back in what could be a Hail Mary formation. And it looks like what they're doing, tossing this one deep into the end zone, tipped away and hits the turf. 3rd and 4, 10 seconds left. This will be Burrow's 40th pass of the day. Another bunch to the bottom. They go with a quick throw underneath, caught, tackled by tackling Irv Smith, and that will end it, sending us through to the divisional round of the playoffs, knocking off the Seattle Seahawks. And we did that with -1 rushing yards. Just a total of 226 total offensive yards, solely thanks to the defense's 4 takeaways. Some of those don't happen. They could have easily turned into points, and we lose. But the competition only gets harder from here, as we will move on to take on the Lamar Jackson-led Green Bay Packers, who also finished their regular season 11-6. They have the #1 offense in terms of points per game, 3rd in passing yards a game, and 10th in rushing yards a game. Their defense gives up a good amount of points, with 20th in passing yards a game and 5th in rushing yards a game. We got completely destroyed in the rushing game this last game against the Seahawks. Like I said, negative rushing yards. That is not good, but the defense came to play, and they're going to have to do that against Lamar Jackson, who almost threw for 5,000 passing yards, had 42 passing touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Doesn't include any of his rushing, which I'm sure he has. But of course, we have a weekly award winner, and you know that's about to be Rashad Fenton. With 5 tackles and 3 interceptions, he came up big for us today. For sure, the MVP of that game. But with that dub, make sure you guys leave this video 50+ likes, and we'll be back tomorrow with the Packers game. Once again, if we win that game, you guys get 50 more likes, we'll be back for the NFC conference game the day after. So it's all up to you on how much content is coming to you, how quickly it's coming to you. Playoffs continue here for our Carolinas only squad. Again, setting the record for the quickest any state-only team has made the playoffs. If we can continue that success and win the Super Bowl, they would also set that record, currently going to Georgia at the end of Season 2. So make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Tick that bell icon to be notified of when my videos go live. This series posted twice a week. Typically, like I said, you have the chance to make that more. Normally posted every Wednesday and Saturday with my traditional franchise with the Commanders. Oh, hit a button. With my Commanders replacement squad being on Monday and Thursday. And until next time, when it's up to you to decide when that is, we'll see you guys later. Bye.